Hi guys, so I'll have to say that my most frequently asked question is what foundation do I use now that Fit Me's 320 is discontinued. For a while I still just used what I had left over. I don't use foundation often. I still have the two colors that I used before. I probably won't use them now because they're super old, but I just held on to them until I found a matching color. Then I started using Nearly Naked in Caramel, which is pretty close. Doesn't have the right undertone, but is good enough. It has light to medium coverage, and that's what I need most of the time. But then I discovered Black Opal. This line of cosmetics is made for women of color to like this really light, I mean they have really light tones and then the really deep tones, and it seems like they really get the undertones right. I have never found anything that matches my undertone as perfect as this has. My color is Truly Topaz, and it's a tad bit darker than my skin. I have a tan now, so the more I tan, the closer this comes to my skin, but it does match my body, so it's, I love it so much. I do use a concealer underneath to have more of a blown out look. I have the foundation on right now, so I'm gonna go over the pros and the cons. Do you want the good news or the bad news first? Let's start with the bad news. This foundation definitely transfers. I set it with powder and I put like a fixed spray on it and it still transfers, but most foundations transfer, so do with that what you will. My only other con is that I can look a little bit shiny. I tend to put lotion on and then primer and then foundation. It's better if I skip out on the lotion, or if I skip out on the lotion instead of using primer, use the Milk of Magnesia. That helps with the shine, but I have noticed that I will have to reapply powder throughout the day, but those are my only cons. So let's go on to the pros. Sorry if like I look a little sleepy. I've stayed up all night, so I'm just like. So the pros, it is very long lasting, at least for me, and I've only used it with a primer. Today I don't have a primer on. I just put concealer on and slapped it on my skin. But if I wear a primer, which I have, it's lasted all day and into the night. The only thing I had to do, of course, is put powder on it. Like I said before, it's a perfect match to my undertone. Like, I could have cried. It's a very full coverage, but it also feels so light. You probably don't even need concealer, just how lovely this coverage is. And my last pro is just the overall glow. When I first put it on, I was like, whoa, like, whoa, my skin looks so beautiful. But yeah, so I love this foundation. Applying it, it just melts into your skin and feels so creamy, but it's light. I love it so much. On another note, I also want to let you know that I do have another foundation color match. Makeup Forever's HD foundation. In the wintertime, I'm 170. In the summertime, I'm 173. I only know this is because I've gotten color swatched at Sephora in the wintertime and in the summertime. It's a pretty good foundation. I wouldn't say that it's worth the price. This Black Opal foundation is like regular drugstore costs, where the Makeup Forever is over $40, over $50. I don't know. It just isn't worth the price to me for what it does for my skin. Some people love it and it works great for their skin. It works fine for my skin, but the Black Opal, I just love it better. I love the finish better. It reminds me of a MAC foundation that I tried a long time ago. I remember when I tried the MAC foundation and I was just like, oh, my skin looks great. And I just had that same feeling, and I haven't had that feeling since I tried that MAC foundation. I just couldn't afford to buy MAC, or else I totally would. So I hope that helps you guys if you used to wear 320, or if you're around my skin color, you know, you might want to try it out. I love Black Opal. All right, till next time. Bye.